Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a process that we call benchmarking, and this is basically following other restaurants on social media is the simplest way to put it. So for example, you'll want to follow their Instagram, their Facebook, you want to keep an eye on their Google business profile, see what they're doing, and if you believe you can do it, improve on it. And you should always be working to improve on what other people are doing because you want to beat your competition. Let's say someone's run a really nice competition, they've run it on Instagram, it's done really well, and you want to do something like that. What you should do is take a look at their competition, find a way to improve it, and do it better than them. Now, by doing this, what you're doing is you're taking on everything from all of the most successful businesses in the area, and if you're constantly working to improve on what they're actually doing, you will be able to say without doubt that your social media campaigns are much better because your restaurant will get more people in it. So basically, keeping an eye on your competition is a really good idea. And one of the things I do recommend is if you are keeping an eye on your competition and watching what they're doing, always be polite, friendly, and very respectful with them. If they're having trouble with something, and I did this for one of my restaurants about a couple of months back, there were people who were leaving these horrible reviews on this restaurant. So what I did is I reached out and I was like, hey, my name's Alex, I work with Missouri Nobilta. If you're getting these people who are leaving these comments, what you need to do is follow this process to get rid of the comments. And I also said, look, I've gone and I flagged these reviews because they're not real, they're AI generated. One of them wasn't even using the images from the restaurant. And of course they didn't respond, but if you're doing it on a personal level, you're not tagging your business in there to try and sell stuff. People are going to see you and see that you're trying to help people, and they're going to think, oh, they're pretty nice. So it's one of those things where it's really good to be friendly and cordial with restaurants and just keep an eye on them. Make sure that you are doing better than they are in absolutely every part of the area of marketing. Because if you are, you're going to be killing it in terms of customers, while they are going to be dragging their heels a little bit. But it is always good to offer advice and help other people and do it in a very big public way. So not pushing your restaurant forwards, but more so just in mentioning and saying, hey, we've had similar experiences, here's how we dealt with the problem. So being like that, being supportive in that way is really good, because they can't really turn around and say, you're advertising on our page, and create problems for you. Instead, you can sometimes get a response from them saying, hey, thanks, we really appreciate that, coming for a meal. And, I've had that experience before. I had that before when I was working down in Romford. So it's like, oh my God, they gave me like the best. They gave me like the best full English I've ever had. It was like piled high. I nearly died. But the thing is, having a good relationship with other businesses is really great, because if you've got like this competition thing going, you also have to take into account that if you're being negative with an enemy business and they're being negative with you, you never know when someone's going to snipe at you. So by being really friendly and being open and being lovely with everyone, that is really good. Anyway, we've drifted off the topic of like benchmarking, but keeping an eye on your competition is really important, and just focus on making sure that you're doing what they do better. Anyway, have a lovely day and take care and be nice to everyone. Bye.